Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction, so if you're looking for your main reading for your, whatever your birth chart says, your rising, your ascending, your moon, your Jupiter, your Venus, whatever that is, go down here to the description. There is a timestamp. It should take you right to there. Now, I hope you watch this at least once. Now, I am using for the main readings, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one, hopefully, from my John Holland Tarot and Oracle cards. I will follow up with my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this reading, I will be using my traditional Waite Rider Tarot and my Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? So I told you that I'm going to go to my notes, that we are in Leo season right now. So here we go with Leo season. That will be starting on July 22nd. At 4:07 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so that will be on the 22nd. That is this Friday. And again, happy birthday to all the Leos. Now, let's see what we have going on here. On the 19th, Mercury did enter into Leo at 8:35 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mercury is communication, is about electronics. Expect some powerful energies, powerful revelations to come through that. July 28th, Jupiter, we're not quite there yet, but Jupiter, which is in Aries, will go retrograde. So there is a really good chance for positive energy, positive rebuilding type of energy. Now, couple of things about this end of July into August. So we have something called on July 25th, we have something that is called the Day Out of Time. Now, this is according to the Mayan calendar. With the Mayan calendar on the 24th, that is the end or the culmination of the 13 moon calendar. So that year ends on the 24th. The new year, and again, this is Mayan calendar, starts on the 26th. So the 25th, which will then be Monday, and this is interesting day. This day is charged with spiritual energy. It allows a more intense connection with the spiritual world, and actions will be well received by the universe. So then we start the 26th, which was, again, that would be Tuesday, and that is something called the opening of the Lion's Gate. Now, there's lots of different information about that. You can look that up. A lot of these times, they're considered these portals. And, portals aren't just on our solstices, aren't just on our, just aren't on those special days. These are portals where the veil thins between us and them. And, so the 25th is, again, one of those days. The 24th, like I said, for the Mayan calendar, end of the year. 26th, the beginning of the year. So the 24th, July 24th will be Sunday. Now, interesting times. And I do remember there is something I've been talking about the 1st of August and the 2nd. Now, it's also the 31st too. Uranus which has been in Taurus, and that's been about expect the unexpected. It's going to be doing some interesting change up. So when it says expect the unexpected, well, if you expect it, it's not going to be unexpected. So interesting stuff, the end of July, beginning of August. So lots of stuff happening with this one. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Let's go ahead and see what higher power, Holy Spirit. Remember, I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to Holy Spirit and ask, that only what is needed come through. And these cards are just kind of going all over the place. Let's see what we've got here. So higher power, God, Holy Spirit. What does everyone need to know about what's going on in the universe, in the world? And remember, this is why the individual readings are important. Whatever is going on in the world, we still have to live our lives. We still have to go forth. And we need to be bold. We need to be bold. We need to live without fear. So let's see what we have, because remember, yes, fear is a tool, not just the tool. It is a tool of what, of the devil, of the dark energies. Okay. So let's see what we have here, my light workers, my spirit, my star seeds. Let's see what we have here. And I do talk about that periodically. So the people that have been watching know what I'm talking about with that. So we're going to put 3 cards down. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. First card. Okay, reversed cards have a stronger energy. So now we have the Lovers. It is reversed. Now some people will say, some readers will look at the Lovers and say it's the opposite. I look at it as something that's got a little bit more impact, a little bit more power to it. So we have a 6 here. 6, and the numbers are important too. 6, everything's important if you're paying attention, and that's the thing. We need to pay attention to the signs and symbols, and we need to always work with them in the higher good. Okay, so 6 is the number of man. It is the energies you put into something. It is the outcomes that you are looking for. But it is, again, how are you approaching something? If you're approaching it half-baked, then you're going to get something that's half-baked. If you're putting a lot of effort into it, there will be a reward. It might not always be the reward you're looking for, but there will be something that comes from that. Now, I am feeling very much the sun energy here. Again, Leo, the sun, the sun is very big for Leo energy. And so the first thing that I'm looking at is that sun. The sun is shining. Now, there is also a divine entity. The divine entity is covering the man and the woman, is looking at the man and the woman. The man looks at the woman, and the woman looks up at the divine. So it is kind of a trinity type of energy. It is a joining together type of an energy. The Lovers doesn't always mean that you're going to find love, but the Lovers does mean to me that you're going to find the truth about love. Okay? So at least that's what I'm getting right now for this card. There is, again, the sun shining energy. So this is very important. This is very part of this portal energy happening. Again, there might be, and remember too, we all have a masculine and feminine side to us. Some people will say it's the right brain, left brain. Some people will say it's the estrogen, testosterone. But we all have a little bit of both. So there's a lot of feminine. There's the feminine energy, which is searching for something more, searching for something that's in that divinity. The masculine energy is looking for something in the now. So and it doesn't mean that the man is doing this or the woman is doing this. I'm saying this is in all of us. So we do have to come to a reconciliation on how we look at we look at that divine, we look at that supernatural, yet live in the natural. But the Lovers does have some, it does have a feel that there is more going on than meets the eye. There is, their relationship, again, Mercury in Leo, there could be some honesty coming out in relationships. It could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be very harmonious, but it's one thing. In order for the sun to shine, it's going to have to really shine on those dark areas that we may not want to see, that we may not want to reveal. Okay, thank you for that. Here we go. Okay, now we come to the 4 of Cups. And it's interesting that we have a 5-1 and then a 1-5. Don't know why, but that just is something that's popping at me too. The 4 of Cups is that in-between time. Is that, I'm not necessarily, Cups in itself is our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. We just left Cancer energy. A lot of still Pisces and Scorpio. Neptune, I think Neptune is retrograde in Pisces right now. Scorpio is that South Node energy too. So there is, Cups is fluid. It is romantic. It's very spiritual. So there might be some people, and I'm kind of picking up on that spiritual energy right here, maybe because it's next to that Lovers. This might be these people, the energies that we just don't really know what to believe, what to go for. When we look at this, the 3 cups down here, the person does not look really positive about it. Just kind of looks like, this is the cards I'm dealt with, but then there is this divine energy, divine hand bringing a fourth cup. So again, I feel like this is an in-between spot, but it's kind of like, what do we even believe? What are we supposed to believe? Where are we supposed to go? Seeing is believing, but that yet this is coming. So is this about having faith? Is this about, believing in something more than what we can see? I don't know, just getting this in between vibe for this weekend. Okay, last card here. Well, this is lovely, and this one is reversed also. So this is a 3. So 3 has our, 3 is our creativity. It is celebratory. It's also the power of 3. You say something, do something. You get 2 of your buddies with you, 3 of you. You say, you do it. You put it into that universe. I send it on to God, Holy Spirit. I like to direct it exactly to someone. But this is, there's power in these numbers. There's power in the energies. There's power in your voice. Again, this is cup energy, that spiritual energy, that fluid energy. But this is about celebration. This is about, figuring things out. This is about loving and caring. So we start with some, maybe some searching energy here, searching for love, searching for, more than what we are, searching for that spirituality, kind of coming to grips between the masculine and the feminine of ourselves or of others. We have this in between. What do we really believe? Where do we really go with this? What, seeing really believing? Is there faith? Should I be expecting? And then we end with this very celebratory, let's raise this up. Now there is the feminine energy here. So maybe the search is, rewarded. Okay. I don't know. We went a little bit more in that spiritual, but you know what? This is, that we're in that time. We're coming to, at least to the Mayan calendar, we're coming to that end of the world, not the end of the world, the end of the year. Oh my goodness. So it's, but even if it was the end of the world, is it the end of the world that we ourselves know? It's not the end of the earth. It is not the end of the earth, but it could be the end of what we know, and things are changing. But that 3 of Cups it's a good change. It is a good change. Okay, let's see what we have here. What we have here with our, yes, I have to look, Colette Baron Reed. Here we go. Higher power, what do you have? What do you want to say? That card kind of poking out, but I think I really want to pull another card out too. Higher power, what do you want to say to us? Here we go. Okay, let's see what these are. Well, interesting enough, we have a 16. Now this is a major arcana energy. This is the tower energy. This is the everything comes down in order for things to be rebuilt energy. This is the revelation. This is the reveal of where the cracks are, the reveal of what's going on. There's a lot of, again, there's a lot of reveal here. Now, now we have a 1. So again, those 1s were kind of popping. I know they're Roman numerals. I know that's a 3, but the 1s were kind of popping for me. So we have a 1, which is a new beginning. And we had the 10 plus 6. 10 is transitional energy. 6 is, again, the number of man. It's what you put into it. But if you add the 1 and 6 together, it becomes a 7, and that is divine. That's a divine number. That is a divine umbrella. That is a divine covering. So no matter what is going on, no matter what, again, remember I said have no fear. Have no fear. There is a divine covering. Even if it seems rocky, even if it seems like, there is no hope, there is always hope. Have no fear. But again, this is the Tower. This is a major arcana. Now our next card here, this is the one that kind of just fell, kind of was like out there. Now let's see what we have here. We have the 4 of Fire. Now the 4 of Fire is a joyful time also. So we have some joyful energies here. The 4s are stability, it's leadership, it's also organization. Fire is our Leo energy. It is our Aries energy. It is our Sagittarius. It's passionate, it's burning, it's very determined energy. This card is generally about celebration again, but in a more passionate manner. So we have the spiritual celebration, and now we have the passionate celebration. We have the weddings. We have the happier times. So even though there might be some of this disgruntled energy here, this what's going on energy, there is hope. There is more coming for us. So again, so that is our fire energy. Now, the two energies we did not talk about, I'm looking at her too, I just feel like there is joyful energy here. There is this positive energy. And it could be, again, remember, you are our spirit workers, our light workers, our star seeds. We are in this together. We have to make sure that we keep our vibrations high. And I feel like this is a high vibration energy. High vibration, and sometimes the high vibrations is what brings down the tower. You think about, there's things in, scriptures and such like that talk about high vibrations bringing things down that needed to be brought down. So we need to make sure that we keep our vibrations extremely high, no matter what it is we are seeing with our natural eyes. Okay, so something interesting with this weekend. I don't know. Like I said, according to the Mayan calendar, end of the year. So, but then that 25th is that day outside of time. So interesting stuff. Let me know what you're thinking about this. Let me know who reads this a little bit differently, or just make some comments. Thank you. Anyway, also too, this is important. Take a moment, please, to like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. You keep me inspired, and that's why I keep doing this. So I thank you for that. Now, why don't we start our readings? Hello, my Sagittariuses. Well, not Sag time, but it is fire energy time, so that's good. That pushes you a little bit more so. And I think that Mercury being in Leo is going to make you very bold in your speech. So let's see what higher power has for my Sagittariuses. Higher power, God, Holy Spirit, what do you have for my Sagittariuses? One card has flipped out. Here we go. Let's see what we have here. We will cut. Well, a couple cards wanted to stay, but I think we need to bring this other card here too. So let's see what we have for our Sages. Okay, these two are reversed. First card this is the one that flipped out. Ace of Earth, new job, new money, new house. Ace is a one, new beginning, new start. Earth is our Capricorn energy. Remember, there's that Pluto in Capricorn. But this is, I do believe that we are in that struggle to rebuild part of Pluto in Capricorn. It's not always an easy struggle, but it's a struggle, but there is a rebuilding piece of this. Anyway, so it's Taurus, Uranus with Taurus, so maybe there's some money coming from that. And it's also Virgo. Virgo will be next season. So it is your money, your job, your career. It could also be your home. The Ace of Earth has lucky energy to it. The Ace of Earth has new building, new job, new tangible type of energy to it. So something's changing, possibly in that, just in something that you can touch, you can feel. New money coming in. New money for my Sages. Here we go. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents, or contracts. So this looks very promising, especially if you're looking for some money energy. Okay. Next card. Again, I'm not doing financial advice or financial, legal, medical. I just tell you what the cards are reading. Your choice is always your choice. Here we go. Next card is the Knight of Fire. Well, Knight's underlying energy, because court cards have two energies. But the Knight's underlying energy is fire. So this is fire. Leo, we're in Leo season. your energy, it's also Aries. Remember, Jupiter goes retro. It really wants to provide that really good fortune type. Passionate, burning, very determined energy. This is an excitement. This is I want this. This is, I'm going after this. It's not, it may not necessarily feel plausible to you. You may not even know how you're going to achieve this. Nights are directional, so once you start them down their road, they go down their road. But this night, I'm kind of getting this, this shining knight. Not a knight in shining armor, but this knight is shining. This knight has confidence. This knight believes in himself. This knight can control this horse. This knight is like, see me in my glory. Okay, so passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Next card, reversed. The Queen of Fire. So now you have that Queen. Queen's underlying energy is water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And there is things, Neptune is in Pisces. I think that went retrograde a week or so ago. It is also, Scorpio has that southern node going on right now, but revisiting a little bit of the past, digging up secrets. But it's also Cancer, and Cancer is about home and family. So we have that loving energy, we have that digging up secret energy, but again, we have your energy over this. And so the Queen stands in her glory. The Queen is an aristocrat. The Queen is in power, a monarch. Okay? The Queen is powerful. This Queen is a little more, is bolder. This Queen goes after what she really wants. Okay? So this Queen is confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Like I said with this one, you may not know how you're going to do it. You just know that you need to do it. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So fly high, my Sages. Last card is reversed. The Page of Water. So Page's underlying energy is earth. We talked about earth. We've talked about water. The Page is the youngest, the most eager of the court cards. The Page is the messenger. This could be about hearing news. This could be about going out into that world and just saying, I can do anything with this. But the Page of Water is also about, also has this spiritual and this romantic and this faith that anything and everything is possible. Okay, the Page of Water also brings in romance. The Page of Water also brings in the possibilities of just wonderful energy that just fills your heart. So there's a lot of heart energy with the Page of Water. So it could also be, it could be definitely about something that you just feel very connected, and it's, with these three cards, it's something you have wanted. You really maybe it was something you didn't even know you wanted, but it comes up, and it's it is kind of coming up to you, and it just gets you in a really much better place. Okay, but this does have new romance to it too. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic ability. So the other thing with the Page of Water right now, it's also telling you a lot of this is a gut reaction, is going with your intuition, is just kind of like, it may not make sense. I just need to do it. Okay, so let's see, John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Higher power. What else can you help us with? Tell us for our Sages. What else? New beginnings, new transformations, going after your dreams. What is it that we have for our Sages? Sacrifice. Interesting with this. So this is reversed. This is a 12. This is a major arcana. This is the Hanged Man. So this is looking at things a little bit differently. This is also counting your blessings. This is also letting things happen the way they need to happen. Yes, you have to do your work. But sacrifice is also, kind of letting things flow and just know that you have done what you can do, okay? Now, we have a 12 here, so we have that 1 again. We have a 2, which is crossroads, joining together. It's choices. 1 plus 2 is a 3, which is celebration, creativity, the power of 3. The thing about that I like about sacrifice, of this card in particular, this is like the sacrifices that you have gone through, the sacrifices that you have been, that you have chosen, you have actually chosen to do. This is a payout to this. This is, they've been heard, they've been seen. I love her because she's in this murky, murky water. She's not afraid. Her outfit is pristine, at least above the waistline it is. She's in supplication, she's in prayers. There's flowers, even though these are clouds, but there's flowers growing around her. And there's a rainbow. There's possibilities. There's love. It's like your sacrifice has been noticed. Your sacrifice has really been, it's time for your sacrifice maybe to be over, okay? But again, hanged man energy, so you need to look at things a little bit differently. Also, too, I feel like you need to get out of the victim mode. If you've been in the victim mode, if you've been doing poor me, it's time to change that and look at all the wonderful things around you and look at all the possibilities. Sometimes sometimes we choose to do things that we know are going to be harder for us, that aren't going to be easy, but we do it for the better good. And now it's like, okay, instead of saying poor me, instead of having a pity party, it's time for you to start claiming the abundance that's around you. Because like I said, there's a payoff. There's a payoff here. Okay? There's or a trade-off. Maybe I should say a trade-off. That might be better. Okay, let's see what we have with crystal or energy for my Sagittariuses. Yeah, it's like I said, with this card, with the sacrifice, she knows that it's all been worth it. Okay? Here we go. What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Sagittariuses? Black tourmaline. That's my go-to. I love black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is protective, anxiety relief, aura cleansing, self-belief. It's not an expensive stone, but if you have some, you might want to keep it this weekend around you. Anyway, my Sagittariuses, take a moment. Yes, it's time to do the like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. If you're not getting notified, unclick, click again. As always, though, my Sages, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.